John, 26-12 win this afternoon. What's your assessment of the performance?
Yeah, I'm really pleased to come away from here with a win. It's a difficult place to come, with all the travel, etc. that you have to do on the day. And it was a short turnaround, but it was more, we'd invested so much emotion and energy into the league game that I felt we were bound to be a little bit flat. And I think that really describes our performance, but we had enough quality to come up here and come away with a win when really we didn't look in much trouble as we went through. So really pleased with the afternoon's work.
Strong end to the first half and a strong start to the second. Is that where you felt the game was won?
Yeah, I do, yes I do. I thought we were flat to start the game, and obviously they dominate. I think they had 14 sets to 9, so that, in addition to all the investment in last week, it took a lot out of our legs, and it was a matter of just trying to rotate, get the guys and keep some energy out there so that we could do the job, and they did it. And it's a good job, well done, and we can go away now. And there's 2 weeks to the next game when we play London away, which is another long journey, but obviously we'll be well rested and recovered for that.
You certainly saw an energised performance in that first half, especially from Workington, as we touched upon during the week. The performances don't belie the position they're in, so there was a potential ambush, but you managed to work your way into the game, and then strengthen as the game went on.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good stuff going on up here. I think Chris Thorne's doing a really good job, and the ground looks nice and tidy, and there's lots of restructuring going on, and I think it's good for Cumbrian rugby. I think he's doing a really good job, and this investment in young Cumbrian players coming through. Let's hope that Workington stick with that and manage to stay up there. But they're going to turn somebody over up here. There's no doubt about that, and I'm just pleased that it wasn't us.
You mentioned during the week, how do you assess the first block of fixtures really heading into next week? You said a win today would help towards that and be a good start. Do you still feel the same?
I do, yeah. Have we won 4 out of 7 in total?
Yeah, 4 out of 7.
And so we've lost 3, 2 against Lee. So, the Sheffield was a slip-up, no doubt about that. But I think if you look back, there's going to be slip-ups throughout the season by not only us, but by other teams as well. So you've got to cut them on the chin and make sure that you bounce back. And I think we're in a decent position for where we are. We're slowly climbing the league. And, someone said to me, it isn't how you play in March and April, it's how you're playing at the end of the season, and that's really what we need to make sure that we close out.
And just finally, an early withdrawal for Ant Walker meant you had to reshuffle a little bit, change your substitution strategy. How pleased were you with how you responded to that?
Yeah, well, there was the travel, it's the first warm day we've played in as well, and then we lose a player within sort of 3-4 minutes, and he's obviously ruled out, so you're playing with 16 men. But I thought people like Jared O'Connor, who played the full 80 minutes, did a great job, and so did Tom Doyle, who's always full of energy. So there were some long minutes put out there by blokes who play in crucial positions like Adam Murphy and Chester Butler. So I'm happy that they responded so well to that bit of adversity of Ant Walker's injury. And obviously we'll have to get him scanned to see exactly what the problem is. But he just couldn't push off. He went down in a tackle, got up, and then he just couldn't push off. So we'll have to scan him and see what the results are.
Thank you, Bill.
You say you never let a rugby ball bounce, John. There were 1 or 2 instances today where it could have embarrassed either side, really.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I think first of all you've got to applaud the kicking games of both teams in putting challenging kicks up. So we need to look at our kick pressure from our point of view. But also, I think we have to be more assertive as well in attempting to claim the ball. So, but that's rugby league. The thing that pleased me was that they scrambled really well when they made the error of letting the ball bounce. So it's the response to that mistake. And you're not going to go through a game and not make a mistake. So what you've got to do is respond in a positive manner to an error. And I felt that we did that in the main.
Team selection getting more difficult in general?
Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm pleased about that as well. There's genuine competition for places, but obviously as the season goes on, there's suspensions at the minute that every team's suffering, and obviously every team picks up the odd injury. So we picked up a couple, with Sam Scott last week, Ant Walker this week. Both will be missing for a few weeks from initial assessments.
Great stuff.